Oh, I've been thinking it over, and to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be staking my merit circle for the sole fact that I cannot get the rewards for 12 months. And if you watch this channel, you know I have a big problem with that because I think this current crypto cycle will peak at around between April and June of 2022. So if I was to stake it and I would get my return a year from now, then that would mean November 2022. I do think that it's going to be literally I'd be getting those rewards at probably the bottom of the next bear market. And so if you're wondering what this is just this is the halving of Bitcoin, and this is all the previous cycles. And as you can see, two very distinct things. Each peak is lower, and each peak takes longer and longer to happen from the halving. And so if you just look at this, then it's pretty easy to see that we're probably not going to peak. Bitcoin's probably not going to peak at December this year. It's probably going to go between April and June, or maybe sooner than that, but I think April and June. So with that mindset in mind, even if the APR is 233%, it is not worth it because the total USD value of your merit circle will probably be like literally 80 to 90% less than the peak of wherever the peak would be. And so I did the math on it, and based on what I came up with, it's a whole lot better. So let's say you do have perfect timing, which is impossible, but let's say you do. Let's say you manage to sell your merit circle at the peak of the crypto cycle and you get X amount of returns. That is a whole lot better than locking up that. The USD value of that would be greater than staking your merit circle and keeping it in there for a year and getting back out your money when we're at the bottom of the cycle. It's just not worth it. And so, if you do want to stake and you don't care, then here's the two different options. Flexible is like you could pull out your money at any time. The problem with that is that there's not really a lot of returns. And if I am trying to get out by April or March or June of next year, then it's like 6 months. It's a 45% APR. It's not really worth it considering that it takes two gas fees to stake this thing. And I know for a fact that a lot of people who stake this haven't read this very important article that they want to that they are trying to, show the world. But I know for a fact not a lot of people are looking at this, and it takes two gas fees. So like $60 and $60 just to stake this thing. And if you look at the total amount of money I have in Merit Circle right now, that's going to be around like 10% of everything I have. Yeah, like $120. It's just not worth it, And so if you have it locked in, you could have the original amount of money locked in for as many weeks as you can. And this weight over here means like whatever the APR is, you're going to times that by 2. So balance, and you're going to times that by 2 times 2.33%, and that's going to be the amount of money you have. So that all depends, the risk to reward and stuff. And just staking this, considering that I think the market cycle is going to peak before the staking, the rewards unlock, it's just not worth it for me. And also, if you're wondering what this was, I didn't know until earlier today, and it's providing liquidity. But the problem with that is that you could lose a shit ton of money relative to just hodling Ethereum and Merit Circle. And the reason is because this thing called, where did that article go? I had it right here. Yeah. It's called impermanent loss by providing liquidity. So basically, if Merit Circle all of a sudden freaking moons like 10, 30x, then relative to ETH, it will increase in value. So any price change in any one of those coins, the discrepancy in the ratio means that you will lose money compared to HODL. So even look at this, 5x price change results in 25% loss relative to HODL. Look at the goddamn market cap on this thing. It's $300 million. This thing could literally, it is not hard to imagine that this would go up to $1 billion or $10 billion. And compare that to what ETH can do, which is probably a 2-3x from here. That is freaking huge. And so I don't really understand how liquidity pools work. And a lot of really older, smart investors say, don't put money into something you don't understand. And also just the pure fact that, there's too many things going on at once. I can't take out my rewards for a year. 5x price change is a loss, and all the gas fees. I will not be staking or providing liquidity. I will just be hodling these things. But as you can see, I don't really know a whole lot about this kind of stuff, and I am very much in the minority thinking that the market cycle is going to peak at around April or June of next year. So if you want to, go ahead. It's really freaking easy. All you had to do was literally Merit Circle like staking, and they have this link. You connect your MetaMask into this, and you just stake away. But in my eyes, I think that the staking rewards would become unlocked at around November 2022. That's going to be literally at the bottom of the bear market, and it's just not worth it for me. Like, yes, I understand hodling is the best way to go, but like, it's so much better to just sell at near the peak, which I know sounds like you're not supposed to do that. It's really, really, really hard to do. But I am a very stupid young guy, and I think that there is a way that I can, because I've done it. I sold over here on Bitcoin before it fell, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I just don't think it's worth staking. I think I'm just gonna get my bags if Merit Circle like 10 or 20 X's and just get the hell out and not have to worry about gas fees and staking and all that other stuff. So if you like the video, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, and yeah, I guess that's what you clicked on the video for. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.